Do shiteru YouTube and yokoso to this single player let's play for Shogun Total War 2. Here it is, finally arrived. I'm sorry this took such a long time for me to actually start a single player campaign. Now, if you remember, there was a video prior to this where I asked you guys what sort of faction you would like me to play, and the winner by about 18 votes was the Uesugi Clan. So here we are. We're going to try to do this with the Uesugi. I'm going to do it on hard mode because legendary and maybe actually harder, very hard. I don't know. I have been playing hard with the Oda in the multiplayer campaign, and I don't know if I really like that or not. I think it's an excellent challenge, but I think it's just right. Otherwise, I think if it was a little bit harder, I would lose. So for now, I'm going to keep it at hard, and hopefully that'll be fine. I'm going to try a long campaign, and don't worry, I'm going to be doing more of these as I finish them. So let's see here. We've got to become Shogun by capturing and holding Kyoto, and we've got to capture and hold 40 provinces, including Echigo, Yechu, Kozuke, Musashi, North Shinano, and Kyoto. And we've got to finish this by the end of the winter in 1600, so pretty much right at the start of the Sekigahara campaign, where the Uesugi actually got rolled. But more on that in the future. So let's see here, more option. Search continuously for other player drop-in battles. I like. Okay, so here we go. Let's start. And I thought we'd start out the first episode with some history about the Uesugi clan. Basically, the name Uesugi itself was actually adopted in the 13th century, which puts it about 300 to 250 about years away from our game. Ooh, I'll shut up now so you watch this.
This is Sengoku Jidai, the age of the country at war. For 200 years, the Ashikaga shoguns have ruled from Kyoto. Great splendor and power were theirs. Now the overmighty clans no longer obey. The time has come for a new warlord to become Shogun. But who will be victorious? Uesugi lands have always provided for our people. Our enemies are many and envious. They threaten our borders and look for any weakness. Faith is our strength, our wellspring. Let others be corrupted. We have the guidance of heaven. Our monks pray, but they also fight, and fight well. But weapons alone do not win wars. Our merchants are cunning. Wealth buys many victories. Bishamonten, the war god, has woken. Now is the time to defeat our enemies. All will bow to the Uesugi clan. We wait no longer. Destiny calls. We are the Uesugi. Following the death of Lord Tamekage, dominion over our clan had befallen his son, Harukage. This did not sit well amongst the great Uesugi retainers, who found him weak of body and will. By their recommendation, Harukage's young but well-respected brother has now been thrust into power. This has divided the clan. the Uesugi face only suffering at the hands of Harukage and his entourage, his forces must be crushed. Only then can we be one. Once our internal strife has been addressed, we must turn our attentions to the warmongering Jimbo clan of Echu province to the southwest. Although we are fortunate enough to be at peace with our remaining neighbors, the clan must grow, and so we must choose our conquests wisely. Echigo has a strong seafaring tradition. We could use this to construct an invasion fleet with which to conquer nearby Sado Island. The precious metals abundant there will greatly aid further expansion. Capturing Fukushima to the east should also be considered, for the quality timber found there will also serve our naval ambitions. Maintain our alliance with the Yamanouchi, and we can be sure of support when others turn against us. For as we gain influence, we are sure to draw the ire of Kyoto. Should the Shogun feel threatened, he will rally his subjects against us. In that event, we must be prepared to fend off all who would attack us, no matter from where that threat emerges. If the Shogun wishes to halt our expansion, let him come here and reckon with us himself.
Alright, so here we are, a little bit of a long intro, and some of the information that you heard by this little advisor guy over here is actually very interesting. Please shut up, girl. Okay, so I have shut up the girl. So as I was saying before that all that started, the Uesugi name 300 to 250, 300 years before the game period, and what you heard this guy talk about, he was basically describing the current state of events. Right now, we've got two brothers, Harukage and Kenshin, and Kenshin's other actual name is Kagetora, sorry. And notice the influence on the Kage, which means shadow. Their father was also called something with Kage. What was it? You heard it at the beginning. Tamakage, that's it. Yeah, it was Tamakage. So, right now, Harukage, which is the guy who owns these pretty much rebels, was the leader for a while, and the people and the retainers people didn't like him. He was unpopular, and there was instability and unrest in Echigo. And so, at 14 years of age, Kenshin or Kagetora was approached by a man called I forget his name. Also, it's hard to remember the Japanese name, but he was approached by someone, and they pretty much set out, and they pretty much got themselves stuck in this situation where now Kenshin has to fight his own brother to secure the safety of the lands. So I'm gonna take Masakage here, put him back into Ichigo, and I'm going to take Kenshin himself, because you gotta fight brother by brother. You can see that I've already started building some improved irrigation here, and I'm going to actually set up my harbor to start building up the navy. And what do we got here? We've got some Yari Samurai and some Ashigaru troops. And yeah, let's go ahead and fight this battle now. So this is going to be the first battle. Uesugi Kenshin, or Kagetaro, versus his brother Harukage. And let's see how that battle goes on. And we've got drop-in enabled. So let's see how this goes. And I don't know if it was a good idea to find a drop-in. This actually could take a while, so let's cancel that and just fight it regular AI. So, Uesugi Kenshin was actually called the Dragon of Ichigo because he was very charismatic and he was a very respected and potent leader, even at a young age. I think when he fought his brother, he was something like 18 years old or something like that. I could be wrong though, but he was still young of age, so it wasn't like he was some old veteran sort of leader. And at the time that Harukage was leading, when their father Damakage was actually defeated and killed, Kenshin was spirited away, and he was sent away completely. And you're the attacking force. Yeah, let's go ahead and start the deployment here. And let's skip that. So here we go. You can see that there's a lot of mist. So let's see here what we got. The enemies right in front of us. So let me just go ahead and position my troops on the hill here. Put my Yari Ashigaru there, and there we go with my Bow Ashigaru, and there is my Yari Samurai. I'll protect my Actually, I'm going to put my bows at the front to kind of draw out their cavalry if I can, and then I'll keep this Yari Samurai at the back. There's I got a question the other day asking me how to keep your guys' information. Select all of them, press G, now they're information, and look, you can see you can right click and hold, and they will go into the formation, and you can press 1 by default, and then they'll be decided. So it looks like the enemy is hiding away from us, so let me just go ahead and march over there. I'm going to be using the fast forward button quite a lot, so that we don't waste much time. There are the forces of Harukage, my brother. You can see that this map is pretty much set in the middle of this misty forest area, so it's going to be quite interesting. You can see that he has indeed chosen to take a good position, so I'm going to come off my hill here and actually try to approach from this side, as opposed to running forward towards my opponent. And you can see that there's movement also happening from that.
Hidden units, my lord. Treacherously meant to
Yeah, these small early skirmishes are probably going to be costly. I don't want to lose a lot of men, because keeping my men as healthy as I can is definitely something that I should be thinking about, especially at the early stage. So let's see here. So I can't even see his units. So the best thing that I'm going to do is just, here we go, he's going to start approaching me, and he's got a Boa Shigaru there, and there's some light cavalry trying to rush my men. I'm going to run up here with my Boa Shigaru, and I'm going to take that charge. You can see the AI is stopping at the last minute. I don't know if that is an AI or not, but I am being shot, and I'm actually going to start pressing uphill here. Keeping Kenshin in the vicinity and running those Yari Samurai at the back. So you can see that I think my opponent has 2 Boa Shigaru as opposed to... No, he has 2 Yari Shigaru and 1 Boa Shigaru. So it's pretty much the same result. So here we go. Kenshin can inspire 1 unit, and he does have rally, so you can see that our opponents do have sort of a hill advantage, but I do have some Yari Samurai available. I'm actually going to see if I can run around them here. Try to get them to turn towards me, as opposed to, you know, fighting me on a clear. Let's see here. You can see that they're charging my Ashigaru unit here. And now I'm going to activate rapid advance and run forward. I'm going to actually inspire this unit here. Make sure they don't rout. And yeah, here we go. You can see that my bows are still firing into the fight. And here we go. The presence of Kenshin is daunting for the enemy troops. Here are some close-ups for you guys. I can't wait for them to release the patch 2, where we actually get to see the game in the DirectX 11. I mean, that is going to be absolutely fantastic if we get to play that. So let me just go ahead and fast forward here. And there's the first victory. So the first victory for the Uesugi. That was a good battle. We didn't really lose many men, and I'm going to actually continue and well, run these guys down. And I'm going to stop recording at this point, and I'll see you guys back at the campaign screen. Alright, so here we are again at the campaign map. You can see that I lost about 100 men, and it was a heroic victory. Historically in this battle, we're not sure, but we think that Harukage committed suicide or harakiri, and you can see here that some forces did run away, and then we're going to actually chase them down, make sure that they're not here and they don't bother us. I will auto-resolve this one though, because you can see that the enemy forces aren't really that much of a threat. Now, before wow, didn't lose a single guy. That's awesome. Before this battle happened, and before Kenshin was called back, there was actually a he got a rank. Awesome. So yeah, as I was saying, before he got control of the Uesugi, there were like 2 houses in the Uesugi family. I'm going to actually end my turn. Am I? Let's research Bushido. Now I'm going to end my turn. No, actually I'm not. Let's do some trade. So yeah, there were 2 houses. One was called the Ogigayatsu, and one was called the Yamanouchi. And they were pretty much based in 2 different locations. You know, one I think was at Musashi, and one was at Kuzuke. So there were 2 different houses, and there was a lot of, you know, internal divide. But then the Hojo actually invades, and that kind of unites the two sections of the clan. And it takes them a while, you know. Still, it will obviously take them a while to kind of, you know, become really bound together. So you can see here that I'm just trying to do as many trade agreements as I can with as many people. So they want me to pay them 70. Sure, I'll pay them money.
We should discuss matters of mutual interest, so that
and let's see what we got more here. Yeah, we don't have any more trade. So there we go. We established trade with 3. We're already trading with the Yamanouchi, and that should be good. And the Yamanouchi is actually the 2nd house. Yamanouchi and Ogigayatsu. These are considered to be the 2 houses of the Uesugi clan. So here we are. Not much to do. I'm going to end this turn, and yeah, let's see what kind of strategy we want to employ here. Now, initially, you know, the advisor was telling me that I should consider getting lumber mills to kind of build ships and capture Sade. Yeah, that's probably the first thing to do to capture that island right outside of my coast. Mission issued. What do they want me to do? Master the following: Essence of the Spirit. Where is Essence of the Spirit? Oh, is it? Where is it? What? Is it that? Wow, I'm completely confused. There it is. Essence of the Spirit. Oh, okay. I see. After Bushido, I'll jump to the Way of Chi. So, yeah, capturing Sado is probably going to be the best option to start out with. So, you can see I'm still building that. No, I'm still building that. And let me actually build a monk here. And here's the video for him.
A life of enlightenment is bliss. But to share this with the people is a greater gift. Monks inspire armies and generals, and can inspire a repressed Buddhist population to
Awesome,
rebel.
so we can use these guys to do our evil work, ironically. So yeah, here we go. I think this is going to wrap up the... I hate this bitch, man. Shut up. Shut up. I don't want to hear you. Shut up. So yeah, that was the first episode. I know not much has happened, but we did get rid of our brother. Who it was a painful thing to do for us, but we had to do it because it was for the good of Ichigo. And I'm going to actually do strategist for now. 2 in strategist, and he's lucky and he enjoys a drink. Treasurer gives me trade, and battlefield messenger charge bonus for all cavalry under man's command. I'm gonna go for trade for now. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed that first episode. As I said, not much really has happened, but it's going to pick up very quickly and very rapidly. Remember to comment, thumbs up, and subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.